Good afternoon, this is Steve with Born Again Torinos, and I want to do a quick video here about the mirrors, the sport mirrors on this Torino. But I want to mention my dog Rocky. He's no longer with us. After 14 years, the best dog in the world, loving, beautiful Rocky. We had to let him go and put him to sleep. And our hearts are broken. Please pray for my wife and I that our hearts get mended quickly. And I won't talk any more about it because I am not in the mood for crying again. So thank you, everybody. And here's the Torino. And I was working on the mirrors. I'm not in a huge, great mood on working or doing anything right now. But I took the mirror off, this is the basic entry-level mirror that you can get. This is the only one. It's the basic model, and it's reversible for the other side. No, it's not. This is not even reversible, so it's driver only, and has the same holes as the sport mirror. Oh, all the mirrors have the same mole. And here is a sport mirror with the Torino. It's for Torino only, and it's got the flush mount, no showing bolts. This feeds in the hole, and you see it lines up beautifully. And there's the sport mirror. This car is not optioned with a passenger mirror. Not surprising, since they had the basic mirror here, that they didn't have a mirror on the other side. So what I did is this is an old template I made out of tape. I just tape it on the other side, and here's my two holes. So that's driver. I flip it and tape it on here, snap my holes and drill, and the mirror will go exactly in those holes, and you have a passenger mirror. Now, when I was talking to Tony, the owner of this car, I showed him these mirrors and was planning on using them, but then I remembered that this is a remote mirror, and this needs a non-remote mirror. So I'll contact him to jump on eBay and try and get a set of a remote driver mirror and manual passenger mirror. There always seems to be some on eBay, and that's what we need. That's it. They bolt in. Let me show you where there's a little more light. They're pretty easy to put in because you have these two holes here for your sockets to go in. So it's very easy to get to the bolts. You have to use a clip. There's a hole inside here for the cable, so it doesn't get caught up in the door and the glass and all that when you roll up and down. So that has to be attached up out of the way, and it comes out and then onto the door panel, which there's something going on here. I noticed that this when this guy sprayed the door panel black, he didn't glue the Gran Torino back on. So the studs are there, but I glue the original washers back on to hold it on. And he was missing several clips for the to snap to the door. There was only a couple clips on each one holding them on. And this door panel has the appropriate speaker grill, because there's speakers in this car on the doors, factory, but the passenger one has no hole. So this one here probably he got from somewhere else, because the speaker has no grill. It's not even knocked out. And I didn't notice this till I took these off, but he even has, for well, this one's broken too, so we can glue that one. But they should have both be either chrome or both black. And since the rear armrests are missing, I don't know what those were, because that would have told us what was in here originally. So I have tons of these, so we can, because they're the same as the T-Bird and Cougars and Montegos and Rancheros and LTD2s. They have the same years. I'll use the same ones for the two-door. The four-doors are smaller. So that's those, and that's it. It's a short video. I miss my boy. I keep seeing him in my, in the corner of my eye, and hearing him at the door, and it's just gut-wrenching. But as for this event we're in, we're fine. God's gonna do some miracle for us for our sales, though. The Garden Expo, where we sell, it's a one-day garden show where we sell our tomato plants every year. It's canceled, so a third of our income for the year is gone. And here in Washington State, we have through the 30th, we've already been over 15 days, I think, in a shelter in place, don't leave type of deal. And now we're supposed to go to the end of the month, but we are an essential business. We are a nursery and a food provider, so we can open up and we can have people here, but it's on a limited basis, and we're taking precautions. But God's going to have to send the people here, because it's going to be interesting to see how He provides. And maybe we'll end up having the best year we've ever had, because people are afraid, and here's a great way to have a wonderful food source that keeps producing. And so that's where we're at. I'm trying to keep my mind occupied, and we had a cold snap. We've had yesterday we had an earthquake, and I was in my chair at my desk, and I started swaying, and my chair's moving, and my plants were swaying, my hanging lamps were swaying. And we had yesterday all four seasons. We had sunshine, rain, snow, and a tornado. So it was a weird day yesterday, to go with a weird life right now. But my God's still on the throne, and if He can create the universe and everything in it, solving this is child's play. So only He knows the outcome of this, and it's all going to be fine. And it's a great opportunity to witness to people, because there's so many people who are scared, and they don't know what if they died tonight, where they take their last breath here, where their next breath will be. And there's only two choices. So they're understandably scared and not knowing, and it's a great opportunity to share with them. So it's a good thing. So we'll get through this, and that's it. Thanks for listening, and I need, since it snowed yesterday and today, and it's gone already, I need to do my work on these quarter panels outside. So I think it's supposed to be nice enough tomorrow to be able to get out there and do some sanding and do some work on that, and get these buttoned up, and then tackle some other things. And so that is it. And thank you, everybody, and stay tuned in, and things will hopefully in the next video my heart will be better, and my grief will be subsiding, and I will be more jovial. But thank you so much, and good night.